Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I know we all just got through watching what we just got through watching, and I'm in shock just like y'all are. So you know we're gonna talk about it. I'm glad y'all made it up in here tonight. As you see, we got Angie's Cash App pinned to the top of the chat because it is not just the finale of RHOP. No. It is Angie's birthday. Yeah, our own sister Angie. It's her birthday. So we're gonna do it like it's her birthday. Y'all give her birthday wishes in the chat. Y'all know this is our way of pinning that dollar to her shirt. So whatever you can do to show some love, make sure you do it tonight in this chat. Happy birthday, Angie Boo. We love you so much. You are irreplaceable. You are absolutely uncomparable. Your smile lights up a room, and I love you dearly. So listen, y'all, before we get into all this here, yeah, y'all keep sending them happy birthdays. That's what I like to see. But before we dig into everything that went on this show and we talk about these ridiculous folks up there, honey, we got to first do the housekeeping. Those of y'all that hit the like button, thank you so much. And if you didn't hit it, it ain't too late. Don't cry. You still got time. Go on, reach over there and hit that like button right quick. Tap that bad boy. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. And hit the notification bell and click all. So that way you'll know every time we go live over here with the royal family. That's important. Don't miss out. Okay? Because we have a good time over here. And we don't want you to miss out on none of it. If you want to join channel membership, there's a link in the description box below. There's a join button. And there's also a membership tab on the main page for this doggone channel. Now, y'all know I ain't finna do no gossiping and nothing else until I greet everybody in this room. Y'all know I got good manners. I got home training. Us country girls know how to act. So let me speak to everybody real quick. Plum, how you doing, boo? Marva, you up in here? All right now. Tina, hey, girl. All right, who else we got? Queen Mermaid, good to see you. All right, sis. Queen Mermaid be having my back to make sure I know who birthday it is on time, even though it wasn't no way I was forgetting Angie. That just wasn't happening. Hey, Marilyn McGowan, how you doing? Hey, Queena, good to see you. I guess you're not working tonight. Hey, this is the beautiful Chanel D. Queen. Good to see you. There's my DT. I miss you, boo. I'm glad you're here. All right. Angie, y'all, it's the birthday girl. There she go. You see that picture? Y'all see she's stunting. Y'all see her shining. It's her birthday, honey. All right, Caitlin. Thank you for being here. Hello to you. Glad to see you. Miss Sparkle, you up in here. Hey, girl. Cocktails. Hey, Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. Good to see you. All right. Wani. Hey, Wani. Tasha Renee, how you doing? Good to see you. Delicia, hi, sis. Always a pleasure to see you here. This is the beautiful Ann Grace, everybody. How you doing, sis? Linda, you made it? Hey, girl. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else is up in here? Dana Cutler. Good to see you. I'm happy you made it. So happy you made it. Y'all remember to hit that like button. Kenya 330. Good to see you. Yolanda Franklin. You say from Maryland. All right. We talking about your neighbors tonight, girl. Hey, Jesse X. This is my good sis Spiller. How you doing? I still got to catch you when you're not working because I got to talk to you. Hey, Naturally Rooted. Good to see you. All right. Kim Bird is up in here. Okay, man, look. I'm going to run out of spit trying to talk. Nika. Hey, girl. Miss New Jersey. Pasiana, good to see you. Ty Bowden, all the way out there in California. Happy you made it in. All right. This is the beautiful Egypt now. Our lovely Archangel keeping the chat safe. All right, all right, all right. Did I make it through, everybody? Did I make it? No, I didn't. The beautiful CC Miller is here. Glad to see you. DS, you here. All right. Helene Easley, Miss Las Vegas. Good to see you. G Darling, hey, boo. Queen B, that's me. Is that you? You. All right. Brown Skin Beauty. Good to see you. Okay. Listen, the gang's all here. The gang's all here. All right, listen. I think I got no Bright Eyes. Hey, how you doing? All right, all right. All right, let me get through. Jackie 1920. Girl, long time. Good to see you. Good to see you. Catherine Bennett, how are you? Okay, okay. Ashanti, hey. Oh, That's Plum again. That's Ashanti. I was trying to click it and it got away from me. Sharon Foner, good to see you. Oh my God. Y'all know I'm compulsive. I got to speak to everybody. Hey, Easy Breezy. Good to see you. Barbara Parker, how you doing? D. Marie, hey, love. Good to see you. All right, all right. Ooh, child. I done bit off more than I can chew. Beauty is in the eye. Good to see you. Welcome. You are highly welcome. Please come again and come often. Selena Lightfoot, how are you? New Year's Bay, good to see you. Sharon Stanley, good to see you. How you been? All right. Thank you so much. Tracy Lachey, Lashley, good to see you. Candy R, how are you? Sassy girl, you just joined and got your ruby crown. Welcome to you. Miss Netta, how are you? Oh, man. Y'all, I be thinking I'm bad till I start. Then I got to get through it. Niecy Rose, good to see you. All right. DT is giving y'all the disclaimer. His avatars will change. And so nicknames too. All right. Chubby girl cuteness. I'm happy to see you. All right. Angie, you got a lot of folks telling you to check your cash out. Hey, Maybelline. All right. The divine Miss M. I love your name. Is that St. Louis? All right. We glad you're here. Just your fancy. Happy to see you. Allison, good to see you. DT, you upgraded your crown. All right, baby. All right, all right, all right. Erica Webb, good to see you. Glad you made it. Demi P, how are you? Miss Reese, sis, how you doing? Always happy to have you here with the family. You know we love you. All right, I think I got everybody. If I forgot somebody, y'all forgive me. Hey, Protect My Energy. Hey, Miss G. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Y'all know I do my best to holler at everybody. But we got to dig into this show, y'all, for we missed something. Okay? Hey, he, L-E-L. All right. Honey, I knew you was going to say something. I knew you was going to say something. I knew it. Okay. Karen Denby, thank you for the cash app. All right. She says, see you on the porch. I think that's my small space. Send a cash app. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. So now, hey, Juan, we miss you, boo. Okay. Sassy girl, how you doing? All right. All right. Red Majestic Diva, hey. All right. All right. Look, y'all, I got to stop greeting everybody because I got to talk about this show. So listen. Woo, child. Y'all, what did we just watch? That's my question. What in the world did we just watch? Now, it started off nice and calm. I thought this episode was going to be more so centered around the vow renewal, you know, the wedding plans or vow renewal plans, you know what I'm saying? Because it started off nice and calm, you know, Ray and Karen up there talking to the lady that's helping her plan the wedding. It was so nice. And said that her daughter, hey, Money, said that her daughter got kidney stones, which I was real sad to hear that. That's never okay. And then she said her son is going to be giving her away. Hey, I am unique. And she said like he did 25 years ago. So that was real sweet. Nice little moment or whatever. So then they move on over. The scene changed, baby. And when the scene changed, it changed way too much. Okay. You say, Amanda said, we ain't watch much. Oh, I seen a whole lot in there. Now, they didn't put a whole lot of emphasis on the little stuff. Y'all know I catch stuff that people don't catch. I know it wasn't a lot of big action, but it was a lot of little things, and I want y'all to get it. Y'all know I be catching stuff all the time. Nika said a copy and paste episode. Yeah, Juan, it did feel like it was rushed, but it was a lot of little things in there. There's a lot of little stuff. You know, I'm going to point it out. So when they get to this scene with Ashley and Michael meeting up with Robin and Juan, you know, first off, this weight issue is finna be a thing. Yeah, they cut up a lot of stuff, Selena. I caught that. And Angie, Jimmy say check your cash app. So Ashley went to sit down and told the man that she felt like her booty just stretched her dress. That's right. And he was like, "Oh, you look lovely." That ain't nothing a man normally say to his wife, but I feel like a lot of what was not said in this episode, that's the story, because neither one of them couples act like they really together. I'm starting to get some vibes with Ashley and Michael. I'm starting to really get some vibes, and I think it's more on his end than her end. Hey, PBH. Okay. So now, this is the thing. Then when Juan and Robin come in, why the men start talking and act like the women wasn't there? And I think it was Ashley was like, oh, it's two separate conversations going on. It wasn't two separate conversations going on. Them two was on a date, and y'all was the spare wheels. Y'all was the third wheel. Because they was talking to each other. They was completely interested in talking to each other. And they ain't had time to entertain neither one of them women. Okay? Yes, he was super excited to see him. I'm telling you, it was a funny vibe. And then they went to the confessionals and both of those women were struggling to try to explain the connection or the friendship or whatever you want to call that between Juan and Michael. And that was, I'm going to tell you this, watching them two men together laughing and kicking, that don't make me uncomfortable. Watching those women struggle to explain it, that was uncomfortable to watch. So then they started talking about, about Michael not wanting to come around the other girls and stuff. And immediately the conversation went to Chris and Ashley. Not Chris and Candace. I'm sorry. Now, I didn't understand how the conversation went to that. I didn't understand it. Started off with Michael trying to, I guess he was trying to impress, hey, Glennis, I guess he was trying to impress Juan with, oh, I've been working. I got a trainer. They train me X amount of times a week and blah, blah, smackety. Now, that was uncomfortable for me because I have actually sat through a man trying to come on to another man before and putting on a show and trying to, kind of give a commercial, like telling him what you working with. Hey, melanin popping. And I felt like that's kind of what Michael was doing. I think Michael was trying to let Juan know, I've been going to the gym. I'm ready to show you what I'm working with. My cardio is up. I can go all day, all night. I don't know. It just felt like it was a commercial. Hey, Jess Jules JG. Hey, Lisa George. Hey, Nacho Twins mama. I'm glad you're here. So that's what it was giving me. And then the conversation flipped. So they went from Michael flirting at Juan. Yes, I think so, PBH. I believe that. Hey, Andrew Mack. Yes. Listen, something is fishy with the situation. Right. He does it. He does it, melanin popping. He does. Yeah, he trying to tell him he got that stamina, honey. That's what he trying to say. And it's starting to look a little uncomfortable, if you ask me. Okay? Hey, Cool Gent. DS, you saw what I saw? Mike was totally advertising himself. He did everything but do the Megan Thee Stallion and drop down and get his eagle on. Like, he was really putting it out there to let it be known, I'm in shape and it can go down. Thank you. Something ain't right. Now, if Juan ain't actively messing with that old man, I feel like he lets him flirt because he might be getting money from that man. Something funny going on. Y'all mark my words. I think it'll come out. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Auntie Eva. Yes, extremely fishy. Extremely. But I ain't going to dig on that too much. Okay, wait a minute. What you say, LEL? Because you crazy. Michael will do anything to please Juan, won't he? Kenya, you right. Michael said these old knees can move without cracking. And you know what? I think I felt like that's what he was trying to do. I felt like he was showing off and letting it be known what he could do. And it bothered me. Okay? It bothered me that he was up there advertising like that. And no, I'm not just hating because I ain't got good knees. Well, I kind of am, but it is what it is. So they get on to Candace and Chris. And I ain't never seen a man complain about women's business like that. It was too much. It's too much. So anyway, moving on to that. Robin in her confessional. Now this I found interesting, and I want y'all to hang on to this because see, sometimes with these episodes when they don't have a lot of moving action, big explosive action, people miss stuff. Okay, yeah, chubby cuteness. That's what I'm talking about right there. He need money. That's the only reason he's still around there smelling Robin because he need money. Okay, so anyway, Robin said, and I quote. She said, Michael kind of has an elitist attitude. So now I want y'all to put a pin in that because it's going to make a little more sense with, thank you, Helene, with Candace's comment about his white privilege. He does. But I ain't going to get into that now because I want to treat that like it need to be treated. Okay, but Robin showed through that out there. And then production, let me tell you how production is funny. Because Robin keep bringing up this narrative. Oh, he wasn't there. He didn't do enough. He didn't help me with those children. And the man keep telling her that is, yes, he done let him pinch his butt or palm it or something. It's something funny that went on. But Robin, back to Robin. She up there steady, bringing up when the boys was little. When the boys was little. Them boys ain't little no more. What exactly are you saying? You know, and then get this. Production, y'all. This is what I'm saying. It was a lot of little stuff that production was showing us, and you got to catch the morsels. Yeah, she was on point. She was. Okay. So anyway, hey, Dr. J, Juan is waiting for those boys to turn legal age so he don't have to pay no child support. Now, you know that's a good point, Dr. J. That might well be what he doing. I thought he was just trying to get part of his money back, but he might be planning to hang in there until she can't get him for no money. Okay? So listen, production actually showed over a year ago. Remember, they did that flashback, and production was showing a year ago when Juan was telling her, don't do that. You know, because he felt like she was trying to make him look bad then. Remember when they was going to the little fake therapy session or whatever? Juan is sick of her putting him on TV and pretending like he did so much to her. And I'm sorry, but I agree with Juan, and I hate to take a man's side over a woman because y'all know I'm usually for the sisters first. However, I just don't believe that man did all that to you the way you say he did. Now I believe he was hoeing. I mean, let's tell the truth. Hey, it's Quasia. Thank you for the super chat, girl. She says Juan Mike wasted no time. Juan walked like a homeboy. Ooh, yeah. There you go. When you right, you're right, sis. I can't argue with that. When you right, you're right. You remember that, Helene? Yes, when they was in the therapy session. Hey, Mackenzie. They was in the therapy session. And she was trying to pull that, oh, he was so terrible. He did this, he did that. No, ma'am. That man told her then stop trying to make him look bad. Mackenzie say, Juan and Robin aren't serious about their baby. They would be trying to consult a fertility specialist. How you going to discuss a baby and you're not trying to have? You better say it again. Girl, they are legally divorced. That's what we saying. Robin is full of crap. They supposed to be engaged again to get remarried. Okay. But they still ain't set no date. That's all I'm saying. When is you gonna set the date? See, this is what it is, Ms. Ree. Ms. Ree say Juan has a double standard for what can be said on film. She was trying to have an adult conversation about another baby, but he thought it was okay to put her on blast on national TV. I think that man blew up because he's like, look, you know I'm only here so you can keep this job. You're not finna be making me look bad. I don't think they really, she was trying to pretend to have a conversation. I don't think they want no baby. Juan don't want, how you gonna, I just don't buy it. The conversation was fake. I want a baby. How you want a baby and you telling this girl she nasty and laying up in the bed to 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon? It's just a mess. It's a whole mess. Right. Say it again. Stop faking the funk. That man don't want you. I couldn't have said it better myself. Veronica Barnes, thank you so much. Wait, no. This is a donation. Lord, I gotta write this down in the middle of a string. Hold on. God darn it. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Back to what I was saying. When it come down to it, she know that man don't want her. She know they don't go together. I don't think they've been together for a very long time. Right. And hold on, I was trying to get DS comment because it's on facts. She too lazy. Ain't no man never seen no lazy trifling woman and said, you know what? I sure want to have a little girl with you. That was for TV, and I'm not buying it. You meant Bravo isn't paying? Well, you know that too. That too now. When you right, you right. That's all I'm going to say. When you right, you right. But listen, so it's just funny to me, hey, JC, that Juan been telling her, Juan has been warning her. Hey, Dialogue Sisters, Juan been warning her, stop trying to make me look bad on TV. And the way he keeps saying it, it's not like, oh, I did something. DT say, DT say y'all need to hit that like button. Okay. But he been warning her. He's not saying it like, well, keep our business private. We ain't heard that man one time. Think about it, y'all. We have not heard him say one time, let's keep our business private. He didn't say that. Had he said that, I'd have been like, well, what she's saying is legit. And you just don't want nobody to know. This man is saying, stop doing that. Yeah. You say Robin would be stupid to have another baby with Juan without a ring on her finger. I don't think he plans on marrying her, but I really think she believes he does. I think she'll settle for whatever. You think she still want Juan? I don't think they want each other. I'm just saying, I might not be right, but it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just not buying it. I'm sorry. Maybe I should buy it, but I just can't buy it. It's not adding up. It's not adding up. That heifer probably got an IUD. They've been talking about that baby for a few years. Yeah, ain't finna be no baby unless they go adopt one. So anyway, moving right along. Then they get on the Candace and her record contract stuff. So there you see her with her mama, her man. They go walking across the street like the get along gang. Everything is supposed to be so happy, and she going to the record label. Somebody called EI. Now, y'all, if y'all heard of EI, let me know. I've never heard of EI. Never heard of it. Yes, she was miserable the whole show. And Mimi, Lord, our head sniper, we always depend on you. She say they roommates. I agree, girl. I agree. Okay. So I never heard of no EI records or EI label. I don't know who they are, but Candace is real happy. They done signed her. She done signed, and she's a signed artist. I'm happy for her. She went to crying, of course, say she's grateful. And then did y'all notice? See, this is what I'm talking about the little stuff. Chris go to asking questions about, well, how many singles and this and that and whatever. You should have found that stuff out before you came in there. You supposed to walk into a meeting knowledgeable husbander. See, this right here is going to, not EI, is E1. Well, I ain't never heard of E1. The only E1 I know is the people that make fire trucks in Ocala. Yeah, I ain't never heard of them. Hey, all spot clean girl, where you been? E1. Y'all ever heard of them? Quasia say she ain't never heard of them. Lord, look at Spiller. Spiller say EI. Oh, honey, I was in shock. You say EI. I've only heard of EIEIO. Y'all are cutting up. Oh my God. So no, she didn't read the contract. All she said was, all spot clean say, I've been cleaning. I know that's right. You better get that money so we don't have nobody talking about us over here and saying the girls over here don't work. We works over here. But yeah, she didn't sign, she didn't read that contract. She was so happy to be signing a contract that she didn't even think to look at it. She didn't pretend to look at it. Chris was definitely counting coins. He counting them for his own pockets. That's what he doing. I'm trying to tell you. So he asking all these little silly questions, and the people was like, well, you in control of that. How many go on there or whatever. So since then, they don't release the album. So I guess that worked out. Then they bring up social media, and she was like, that's why I shine. Girl, I don't know if what you do is what we call shining. But she said that's where she shines. So I guess we're going to see something different on social media about her. Or maybe she going to use her social media to promote her music, rather than, being petty and childish and arguing with people. Snoop Dogg was signed with them. Okay, I need to know who they were because I've never heard of E1. Never heard of E1. You say she more than likely read the contract before the meeting. I hope so. I hope a lawyer read it or something because she was real happy. It made me a little nervous because y'all know, ain't no need of nobody acting like I'm the one crazy because y'all know for a fact that these artists been signing these 360 deals and walking away broke as Job's turkey. And that's the last thing need to happen to Candace because I think her mama about tired of her playing in her purse with that little dingy clear boy. But I'm going to leave that alone. It's none of my business. And I had to laugh because she was signing it like, oh, I'm shaking. And I'm like, girl, you just better sign that paper because this your dream and stuff. So go ahead. Shout out to her for that. I ain't going to hate on her. Okay. So anyway, back to Juan and Robin. So they get to this warehouse, right? Y'all, it looked like that same warehouse she was in before. And when they get there today, warehouse still what? Empty. She had a couple of boxes and right, Mimi, she don't need no TLC contract where you end up with everybody getting points but you. So she's like, it's time for her to increase her inventory. But before we go any further, why Juan walked past her car and he kind of laughed, like snickered? It wasn't a laugh. It was a snicker, like, oh, this some bull. And she like, wait, why are you laughing? Because my car dirty? That man said it's ridiculous. See, y'all not catching what's going on. That man is dropping all kind of hints, clues, and breadcrumbs. We do not need Blue's Clues to tell us Juan ain't digging her. That man got a problem with the fact that she lazy. He told her. He got a problem with the fact that she nasty. He laughing at her and just disgusted. And then you up in here trying to put this man on blast on TV talking about something 13 years ago. And did you ever change a diaper? Blah, blah, blah. Well, let me ask a different question, Robin. Why the hell would you stay with a man that ain't never helped you change a diaper? So you trying to tell me this man laid up and filled you full of children, as my mama would say, and he didn't ever help you change not one diaper? Girl, if you believe the lie you telling, you ought to be embarrassed. Hey, Miss Chocolate Divine, she should be completely embarrassed. Hey, Ebony, but she kept doing it and talking about, we got to increase inventory, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do that. And I'm like, okay, you increase inventory, who gonna buy it? Because ain't nobody believing this story, Robin. We ain't seen nobody in them hats. I have not seen one person wearing the flea market hats. Now, maybe so, but I don't know. But Juan was not really digging it. And, he looked like he was, it was a surprise to him that she had the little warehouse. So say that this, when she went bringing up the past, he let her get it out, I guess, to see where she was going. And he was like, man, that's 13 years ago. And so he walked off and was like, you sound stupid and you making him look like a D-head. I'm not going to say that word. But let me see. What you said, Melanin Poppin'? I be missing y'all comments. Melanin Poppin' say, remember he said you don't talk about what you did. I was going to get there. I was going to get there, girl. Because when they got to that car, he did say, it's all about what Juan did. You don't talk about what you didn't do. Baby, let me tell you something. It's more to that story. Robin is trying to paint herself up as a sympathetic victim because she's expecting women to just automatically take her side, because we know usually men ain't no good. I'm just saying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Most of them ain't no good. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. So I think she was playing the sympathetic victim. Oh, he cheated. He abandoned me and left me with children and wouldn't help. And then I lost all his money. But let's not mention that I was just, just a good little wife, and he just didn't want me because he wanted everybody else. But it's more to that story, and that man all but said it. I'm telling you, it's the little stuff, and y'all better catch it. Melanin Poppin' caught it, and I caught it too. So anyway, when he walked out there, he was like, yep, you telling them people, take the mic off me. He got in his car. He said he was done with that mess. He went and got in his car, and she come walking up to the window. Now, that's when he told her, like, every time we talking, it's all about what I did, but it ain't never about what Robin didn't do. And then he went to put that window up. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all caught that, but looked like that window pinched her arm, because when she picked her arm up, she looked at it like it hurt. That man sick of her, and he ain't finna play with her no more. Yeah. See, there you go. She the one who brung him back in the house. Girl, she had no choice but to bring him back in the house. She had done messed up all that man money. Yolanda said, I wonder if Robin hats are really selling. After she cut Karen's photos from promoting her hat line, I'm wondering, child, if they selling, where they selling at? Okay? Thank you. The conversation don't make no sense. She just keep trying to say that over and over in front of a camera, hoping that people will just be sympathetic with her. I'm telling you, it's a hot mess, but they not telling. But it's not even so much that he said, you don't talk about what you did. Okay, who runs behind a man left him twice? But listen, y'all, I'm gonna point this out because I want y'all to think about it. We got to put our black girl ears on. Now, I understand Robin ain't exactly a black girl, so she don't think like us, but let's put our black girl ears on. That man said, let's talk about what you didn't do. He didn't say, what you did, like, okay, maybe she was cheating or maybe she was this or that. It's some stuff some very important things that she wasn't doing, like maybe bathing or, taking care of the house, or maybe she wasn't, ain't no telling what all she wasn't doing. And I believe she probably did a few things, but that man seemed to be more vexed by the things she did not do. Okay. That's right, educated female life. You better say it, girl. She was not taking care of home. And see, this the thing. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Juan. Juan trying his best not to put her out there on television. And she's steadily trying her best to vilify him on television. He better watch that hooker. I'm telling you, I really believe Juan is there. I think sis right. He might be staying. Dr. J probably right. He probably staying there to make sure he don't have to get that hooker not a penny of child support, because he feel like she still owe him some money. Okay? They need to stop. What you say, Miss Barbara? Wait a minute, y'all. Sometimes people should leave well enough alone. The more people talk, things come out. Exactly. She keep making that man talk, all her dirt gonna come out. What you say, girl? He still mad about that coin. You know it. I hollered when you said maybe she wasn't bathing. I'm just saying. The man said what she wasn't doing. Okay? Something ain't right. And just say she poking the bear. Let her keep on. Let her keep right on playing. She gonna get her feelings hurt. Ooh, bright eyes. You clowning, but you right. Talking about she should be glad Juan ain't Martell. Yeah, because Martell classless behind would have told everything. People would have known all about them once a month baths and the dirty house and the dirty car and the dirty children. Everything would have came out. I'm just saying she better be glad that Juan is a man about it and ain't just embarrassing her. So anyway, he roll up his window, he pull off. So that was that on that. So everybody getting ready for this vow renewal. Everybody getting ready. They showed people it was cute or whatever. Then here comes Giselle and Robin. They on the phone. Ooh, yes, Yolanda, you right now. That will make you lose interest, honey. So Giselle and Robin on the phone, and Giselle tells her, well, Juan gonna low-key have to be my date too. And it was sad to watch Robin sit up there and try to explain to her friend girl, that well, Juan real mad at me right now. She said Juan is real mad at me right now. But you know what I heard? I'm so scared Juan might not show up. That's what I heard. Yes, honey. It's still Angie's birthday. Y'all keep showing love. Her Cash App and stuff is still at the top of the chat. So anyway, they went through that, and Giselle asked about what it was about, and they sitting there still playing the role for the camera. Y'all got to have these conversations, and y'all talking about making a baby. Giselle no goddamn well Robin ain't finna have no baby. See, that's what I don't like. I'm gonna need the both of them to quit playing in our face, because that's what they doing. Okay? Girl, Miss Reed, say it again. Juan been real mad at you. He ain't just got real mad at you. He been real mad at you. Okay? Enough is a darn enough. So they went on past that. They getting ready. She had to break that to her friend that we might end up on our own. And they was like, well, let's just decide that we're gonna have a good time. And I'm like, okay, cool. If that's what you want to do, you just want to have a good time with your friend girl because you scared your man ain't coming. You need to figure out what it is. If y'all really trying to be together and this isn't a storyline, Robin, trying to put your business on camera, trying to make your man look bad, hoping you can keep that check, that ain't the way to go, girl. I'm just saying. What you say? You say they having a wish list, baby. Girl, hush. I ain't studying you. Oh, DT, Lord. Y'all pray for DT. He crazy. Alexis say Juan don't even want to pretend like he like Rob Bass. He don't. He don't. Absolutely not. So anyway, moving along from that. Everybody getting ready. Mama Dot over there trying to pull it together. Candace telling her what not to put on. Everybody doing their thing, and when they arrive, everything is upstairs. It looks like. I think the bar was upstairs, is what it looks like. So, hey, Vanessa, it was painful to watch. Vanessa, you right. So everybody heading upstairs. They complaining about the stairs. Mia talking about, I like when everything is on one level. Like, who cares? Go up the stairs or not. If you don't want to drink, stay home. Hey, Ann Rose. And then, okay, Andrew Mack, thank you. Why Robin waited for the final episode to bring that confrontation? You know what? Let's point it out. Since you talked about it, let's talk. Can we talk about it? First of all, if she was going to bring that conversation out, if she was going to bring that out, the time to do it was when he had you in front of the camera letting everybody know that you lay up in the bed all day without washing your behind. That would have been a time to say, why you telling me I got to get more motivated and get out the bed and take a bath and all that in front of this camera. You need to make sure that you actually home, Mr. Man, to help with your child. See, if it was legit, why didn't she say it then? Why didn't she say it then? She gonna wait. If that man sat up there and put you out there about your hygiene and walling around in the bed instead of getting up, that was your time. You should have shot your shot right then, sis. Yes, Mia does complain too much. Her and that lunch meat hanging out the front of her face is working my nerves with them complaints. It's too much. Yes. That's all I'm saying. Why would you wait? All that on camera. First of all, he did not have to put her out there about walling in that bed because we wouldn't have never known it. We'd have looked at that lady forever and been like, wow, she do look a little wrong. She look a little frowsy, but we wouldn't have known. He did that. DT, thank you so much for the super chat. Say they usually export rubbery robin's hats to Sweden, where they make it into thermal curtains for warmth, and Sweden exports it to Scandinavia. Why are you so crazy? That's all I want to know. Just why? Why are you so crazy? Can you help me? I don't know what to do with DT. I don't know what to do with him. But yeah, so Mia's complaining about the stairs. Y'all, what the hell Ashley had on? Ashley showed up looking cheap and tacky again as usual. I swear that's all that girl know how to do. That's what I had said, Vanessa. The man was complaining about the car being dirty. He's sick of her being dirty. I'm telling you, he's giving us all the clues to what his issue is with her. She don't come off like a woman. She not handling herself like a woman. She probably ain't keeping that house clean. He done told us she ain't keeping her tail clean. She lazy, so he say. Apparently she falling behind Giselle or whoever trying to get a storyline. So you try basically insulting this man for no reason in front of a camera after he keep telling you don't try him like that. See, it's 100 reasons why this man don't want Robin. He basically telling us everything. He telling us everything since she won't leave him alone. Pasiana say Ashley makes me itch. Ashley look like she itching. I'm telling you, girl, a whole dirt dauber. A whole dirt dauber. See, L-E-L. Now, see, DT, you started this. Say, I heard they use her head to start fires and trash cans under the highway. See there? I got it. I wrote it down, Veronica. It's been written. It's been recorded. So anyhow, moving right along from that, because that was a mess. So Mama Dot. Now let's talk about Mama Dot. Mama Dot all right. She all right with me. Hold on. Let me get PBH comment about this. Say Ashley came in a club dress like she 21. Yes, and it was not a good look. It was not. I'm sorry. She came in tacky without her husband. He had to come later. So Mama Dot spoke to Ashley, congratulated her on her baby and everything or whatever. In my opinion, Mama Dot is pretty cool. Because I don't know if I'd have spoke to that hooker and she kept trying my kid. But, you know, it is what it is. Mama Dot's all right with me. Giselle and her boot ascended the stairs. Hey, Pretty Maya. So Giselle and her boot ascended the stairs. G says Candace and her mom look just alike, and they do. And then the rest of the folks started showing up. So now, girl, yeah, she had them bedazzled sneakers on, Mimi. She had them on. And that boot, I was like, Lord, this is a mess. Giselle be in trouble when she can wear regular shoes. This almost seems like this is a setup for this girl. But anyway, they ascended the stairs, and then Alabaster showed up with her husband, and she looked very nice in her yellow dress. Wendy showed up, but y'all, what the hell was Wendy thinking? Now, am I the only one that was clutching her pearls when Wendy's dress was so doggone tight that Eddie had to try to help her slide out of that car? Y'all know that was ridiculous. Then when she made it to the chair and went to sit down, she had to ease down and had to get on the edge of the chair and not sit all the way up comfortable. Because and then was talking about she felt like I think she said she thought her dress ripped or she felt like it could have ripped. Now listen, that was a mess. That didn't make no sense to me. Why in the name of God would you wear a dress that tight, Wendy? And it would have made sense if the dress was just a bad dress. Like, oh, I got to wear this dress. This dress bad to the bone. I got to put this on. That ain't what happened. That dress was real mediocre and she really could have not wore it. Because let's be real, that fuchsia is not a good look on Wendy's complexion. It's not. It did not compliment her chocolate at all. I was over it. What you say, girl? You say it's a midlife crisis. Wait a minute. I was trying to get that comment. The chat be moving too quick. But whoever said it was a midlife crisis, yes, I totally agree. Now, what you say, Auntie Eva, the dress was way too tight. Reminded me of an I Love Lucy episode. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, honey. Alabaster looked fabulous this evening. She looked absolutely fabulous. Okay. You say, did y'all see Wendy's boob pop out? I saw Eddie fixing it. I didn't see it come out, but I seen Eddie fix it. And Eddie mentioned it. He was like, we got them back in. So that was cool. Got past that. I thought those were cute arrivals. Still don't understand why Wendy had to put on a painted on dress, but it is what it is. I think she just be wanting attention. And it was definitely giving me prom. Okay. True Don Dada say Jada Pinkett meant when she want it will not there. Y'all something else. Oh, we weren't talking about Jada, but you welcome, honey. Wendy dress was too tight. We saw her undergarment lines. Yes. The honey Miss thing was showing her panty lines. She didn't even put on a body magic or a spank to try to hide it. Nothing. Yes. Wendy, yellow is definitely Wendy's color. Now, them bright yellows, them bright warm colors, baby, they make her skin pop, pop, pop. And she looked great in that white, too. We're going to give her props. When she got on the right colors, sister girl looked like a whole chocolate Barbie. But that pink is a cold color. It's got too many violet undertones, and it didn't do nothing for her. It made her look wrong. And it was too tight. It was just too tight. I'm not going to go all into it, but it was too much. And then tell me why Candace. Now, let's talk about Candace for a minute, because y'all know I don't see it for her either. They all get on my nerves at one point or another. But why was Candace up there bothering Wendy about talking to Dumb and Dumber? You know, Ashley and not Ashley, but Giselle and Robin. Why you bothering that girl about that? If she don't want to talk to them hookers, she don't have to. Ain't no rules say she got to talk to them. Like Candace, back. Them heifers don't like you either. Why you bothering Wendy about that? Sassy girl, thank you for the super chat. She said Giselle secretly doesn't want Robin to get married again. Well, she may as well not want it openly, because it ain't gonna happen. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Allison, you said the dress was too tight for Spanx. Mm-hmm. Now see, y'all clowning. Okay, that was a nice one. But this is what I got to get right here. Wait a minute. Who did it? The Divine Miss M. I seen that comment. I had to go find it. Now, girl, did you really say you saw Giselle's dress at Ross 5 years ago? Really? And then y'all look, she gonna put I did at the end of it. So you was a sniper, is what you trying to say. Yeah, Amazonia's dress was beautiful. Oh my God, she looked absolutely darling. She was a darling. Okay, but yeah, I couldn't get over that. I'm like, why is she bothering Wendy about that? Leave Wendy alone. If she don't want to talk to them tramps, she ain't got to. So anyway, you know, and I like that Wendy kind of brushed her off. The dress was a no. Her response was a hell yes. So anyway, Juan gonna ask Giselle about her dating life. Now, first of all, Juan shady as hell. Juan know goddamn well Giselle ain't got no man. Now, why he get her in front of that camera and do that? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I think Juan was being funny with Giselle because he probably feel like Giselle the one putting Robin up to doing that stuff she doing. Why else would he ask a woman who is a confirmed spinster, a confirmed old maid, about her dating life? You know she ain't dating nobody. And he basically sat up there and made her lie. He made that girl lie because she in front of the camera. So she gonna pull out of her hat, oh, some man that's 34 years old and he's a commentator and he lived locally. Child, stop it. Candace did look old. She had on that turban. You remember Big Mama and them used to wear them turbans? She had that turban on. I said, all right, maybe she was Madam. Remember that Muppet, Madam? I don't know why she had it on, but you know it was. But back to Juan being shady. And this girl sat there and told all them lies and gonna hold her purse up in front of her face like she hiding from the cameras. Yeah. He ain't have to do that girl like that. No. I feel like I think he thinks that Giselle is the one putting Robin up to do the stuff she doing. That's why he shaded her like that. Yes, a spinster, a confirmed dry twig is what she is. Ain't no man. Yes, the Muppet, Madam. Y'all remember Madam? That's who Candace looked like with that turban on. Okay, yes. This is what I'm saying. The lies. The lies. And PBH, I'm going to give it to you. You on point. Alexis, welcome to the Royal Family, boo. We love you. Y'all, please make sure y'all welcome her in the chat. I appreciate it. So, yeah, then she going to hold it up there. Then when they get in the darn confessional, she's sitting up there talking about, yes, that's who I'm talking about. And she telling production, that's none of your business. And that's none of your business. Do you have another question? Because that's going to be none of your business. Girl, you better be glad they asking you anything, allowing you to perpetrate that fraud. Now, they let you get away with your fraud last season, pretending like you and J Maul was together, only for us to find out that was Pastor Coochie Pop man. That was not your man. And he ain't been your man for a long, long, long time. Okay? Please and thank you. So anyway, she went ahead and she did her thing, told her lies. One let her off the hook. He was sitting up there grinning. And see, Giselle is a dummy. Anybody smile at her, she fall for the okie doke. That man, he's not your friend. That smile that was on Juan's face, he was making fun of her. You say it's going to be a Giselle and Robin moment one day. It's going to be epic. Uh-oh. When it happened, it's going to be good. But because I think if that happened all spot clean, what's going to end up happening is Robin going to get mad and going to tell everything. She going to end up telling, well, you had me to do this. Remember, you was the one told me to do that. And you was the one that told me to do this. I'm telling you, it's going to be a mess. What you say? Monique busted Giselle tail wide open with that binder. Giselle can't shake it. No, she can't shake it. But here's the killer part. Before Monique came with the binder, people was already talking because Pastor Coochie Pop had already went around making sure that blogs knew that that was her man and not Giselle's man. And how do we know that? Because she had the messages from him where he was telling her, I don't go with her. We not back together. It was just for the show. Giselle can pull that crap if she want to. About, oh, we was working it out and it didn't work and we broke up. Girl, how you break up with a man that was never your man? Please stop lying. Please and thank you. But anyway, moving right on along. So after Wanda made her lie, and she's sitting up in there in her dress that our sister said was from Ross. I'm going to take your word for it because I done seen some stuff like that in Ross. And you might be right. Okay? We get on to where Ashley says she was, when they started talking about the rings. Did y'all hear that lie Ashley told? Talking about that the man got something called deputants. I'm like, what the heck is deputants? I'm gonna have to look into that. Said basically some kind of knot on his knuckle, and so he can't wear no ring. Now, y'all, I need to know how big is the knot on the man's knuckle. And with all the money he got, you mean to tell me he couldn't find a ring that would have fit over the top of the knot on his knuckle? And then, of course, Giselle got the rings and the cheating jokes. She quick with a ring and a cheating joke, talking about she would have made Michael wear that ring. Michael was gonna take the ring off anytime he got ready anyway. That's what made it absolutely ridiculous. He was gonna take it off. So he may as well tell her a lie or have her telling lies as to why he don't wear it. That man ain't studying her no more. He done had all his fun and now he bored. Is what it looked like to me. I think he done set his sights on something a little more wand size. Okay. What was cute was G flirting at Mia. I always think it's cute for a man to flirt at his wife. It's adorable. Ashley looked like she was escorting at the wedding. She did, but she looked like a cheap escort. I bet he would have wear that ring that Juan gave him. Oh, if Juan gave him a ring, that ring would never come off. Not for nothing. You say he could wear the silicone ring from Amazon for working out. Right. He could wear whatever. Okay. I bet you Juan told him to wear it, he'll wear it. So anyway, that ain't all, y'all. So they was flirting with each other. It was cute. That's when we saw that Macy Gray was there, and I thought that was adorable. They did the little flashback when she was helping Karen daughter sing. Now can we talk about Karen's dress real quick? Real quick. Now listen, that dress was beautiful. all the way around the board. I'm gonna have to give it a 10 on everything. It was fitted well, it was made well, it was the right style for her, it was the right size for her. The style was great. I like a fit and flare. Usually I get kind of irritated with the mermaid dresses because we done seen so many of them, but it actually was not bad. It didn't look cliche, but the train on that dress was extremely, extremely difficult. And I was kind of worried. I was thinking that, Bravo was going to be messy and try to catch her falling down some stairs or something, but they didn't. She made it. She looked absolutely beautiful. And dare I say, the headdress that she had, those beautiful crystal pins in her hair, absolutely beautiful. That woman looks stunning for any age. I don't care what age she is. The lady looks great. Yes, Andrew Mack. It was a 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, and 10. It was a winner. Well, the thing is, she did fit 2 dresses, but remember they were saying that was a filler. That was like a filler scene. It wasn't like a real scene. It was something they made up because those girls went out for Robin's birthday and they didn't want to bring her there. They didn't want her or Robin, her or Wendy there. So they made up that episode. So we don't know whether she actually bought that dress or she didn't. Hey, Rochelle. So yeah, Karen was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I had to stop real quick and give her props. It was just really nice. And she said it was custom made from Turkey. And I believe it because that was a gorgeous, gorgeous dress. So they doing their vows and the preacher saying some nice words. And what the preacher said was absolutely correct. You're not going to have a successful marriage without y'all having friendship. Okay. Now, of course, that ignorant trout couldn't understand it because she's like, well, maybe the institution is just a friendship. That's why Karen sliding in all them DMs. Ain't nobody ever heard tell of Karen going in nobody's DM. Don't go dragging stuff out your butt, Giselle, just because you envious. It's so sad how envious she is of that woman that you sitting up there and talking about it's just a friendship. Girl, if you had been friends with your husband, you probably would still have a husband. Okay, some of us know that in order to maintain a marriage, you're going to need to be friends with your husband. You can't just be his bed buddy because after a while, that thing you toting, it get old. And understand you're not the only person that got one. Everybody got one. Okay? So the fact that the preacher was saying nice things and talking about the friendship within a marriage, she just can't even fathom it. Because J-Mal wasn't her friend. I don't think he liked her then, and he don't like her now. And the reason I say he didn't like her then, he had a whole woman pregnant while he was preparing to go down the aisle with her. It's sickening. Don't let your envy make you look even worse. She already aging like a bruised banana. I want her to have a whole seat. Her envy is showing. I'm waiting to see some current pictures because I told y'all they say that she done had her neck pulled up. You say it's J. Mal Sherman, the dang milkman coming, Jizzy. I'm just saying. I just want to know. It don't make no sense talking about maybe it's just a friendship and some DMs. Well, show us the DMs, honey. See, show us some screenshots. You know how Pastor Coochie Pop showed them screenshots of your man saying he wasn't your man? Like those. Can we get some screenshots? Why you claiming this lady in people DM? Yeah, she can't be happy for nobody because she ain't happy. Just a miserable old heifer. Ain't nothing worse than that. Good Lord. And try eating cucumbers. Hell, if your ankles swell up, eat some cucumbers. It'll make you run the water off you. Hell, I'm a big girl. I can tell you how this thing go. You ain't got to walk around looking like that. So then the vows that Ray and Karen exchanged was real short and sweet. It was real cute. I like how they, they're just such a loving couple. And I love Uncle Ray. Now they showed, production showed some of the ups and downs or whatever. And then they showed them descending the stairs. Now that's when I got nervous because I thought for sure something was going to go wrong or she might stumble a little bit. But honey, she went ahead and she made it down them stairs. She made it. It was scary, but she made it. And then when they were dancing, did y'all see Giselle's face? Did y'all see how angry and envious that tramp was? Baby, the look on her face, if looks could kill, that would have turned from a wedding to a funeral, y'all. You say she was so miserable, the wrinkles on her face went deeper. They do. Every time she get mad, it looked like she got a map of the Grand Canyon all across her darn forehead. Yes, honey. They was just beautiful. Yes, Pastor Coochie Pop. Y'all know Tuna. That's Pastor Coochie Pop, honey. Yeah, he did. He sure did, because he said Bill getting a divorce. Ray say I still got my woman. I do too. Listen, I just love to see two old black folks still in love. That's the most beautiful thing in the world to me. My parents stayed together until one of them left here. And I like to see people hang in there, fight for your marriage. But Giselle wouldn't know nothing about that, because ain't nobody fighting for her. They might fight with her or fight to get away from her, but ain't nobody fighting for her. And that's why that hooker is mad. So y'all listen, then Michael Darby arrives. So he bring his messy tail in there. He greets Juan first. First thing he did, baby, he made a beeline for Juan, straight there. And so me a little messy tail talking about, oh, he's here, he exists. Girl, you know that girl husband exists because she keeps showing up with babies. Hey, Queen Bee, she keeps showing up with babies, And then Candace said something that got my attention. See, this episode had a lot of little stuff, but y'all had to catch it. There's a lot of little messy, small things that was said and done that y'all got to catch. Candace was like, I don't really get along with that heifer. But Michael is not morally good enough for Ashley. Now, y'all, that's saying something. Because y'all know good and hell well, Candace don't think too much good about Ashley at all. For her to say that she feel like Michael ain't good enough morally for Ashley, that gives y'all an idea of this girl's impression of this man. Now, G, I think that was Juan. I think that was G that was greeting Juan, because I don't think he ever met him either. Because, Juan ain't showed up all season. He had time for none of this mess. So he greeted him and was like, yeah, I heard y'all was engaged, and have you set a date yet? Juan gave the quick no. Baby, the cameraman and everybody got away from there so quick. Juan about to spill the beans. Juan is about to spill the beans in 3, 2, 1. If they keep playing with that man and jumping in his face, I'm here to tell you. Okay? I'm here to tell you. Juan gonna tell it all. Y'all the one got me up here pretending like I go with this girl. Y'all know I'm not finna marry her. You know I don't want no baby with her. All I want her to do is clean the house and take a shower. Let them keep playing with Juan. Juan gonna embarrass all of them. Production and everybody gonna be shamed as hell. Okay? There you go. Now what you say, Kat? Kat say, oh, that's what she said. Yeah, she said that. She said that, girl. She said, wow, he is trifling, but Ashley like it, so what are we to say? Child, I ain't got nothing to say to Ashley, but go get the money. Go get the money. Look, if you hanging there to get your change, girl. You ATM and money bag, get your money. Pasiana say, not the cameraman got away quick. He did. Y'all didn't see how quick they cut that scene. Baby, he ain't forgot no tie and suit coat. Juan was like, y'all better be glad I showed up at all. Now, that's how Juan was looking the whole time. That's why he shaded Giselle. Juan came there with bad intentions. If Robin had said one thing out the way, she was going to get embarrassed. She was going to get embarrassed that day. Juan was on one. He's morally good enough for her because Ashley don't give a darn. Right. And we got to look at, I think Candace trying to give her a little too much credit just because she don't like Michael. You got to remember who Ashley is, and I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, he was running up out of there. He said his Uber was waiting. So anyway, got through all that, and they sitting to the table and everything. The cameraman done ran. Then they get into this conversation. Juan was trying to be the peacemaker between Chris and Michael. And I feel like he was trying to be the peacemaker between Chris and Michael because he cool with both of them. And men don't like all that friction. Real regular men don't like stuff like that. That's why I know Michael got a whole lot of feminine energy, and it's not cute. Okay, Juan can't go off like he want to. His coaching job will be over. Exactly. She keep putting him in a position to say the wrong thing. The cameraman was clutching their booties. They was. Baby, they probably had them cheeks clenched tight. But it was just crazy to watch how Juan tried to cool it off. Chris was like, man, I'm willing to let it go. Chris responded like a man. And then Michael, oh, he's still trying to drag it, y'all. You should just apologize to me. If you put your hands on me, you should apologize to me. And so he just kept going on and on. Juan still trying to, cool it down. He up there telling Chris like, oh, that's backhanded way to do it. How is it backhanded? Hey, sweet diva, he was just talking to you like a man. And it's so weird that a man addressing him man to man, he felt like it was backhanded and something was wrong with it. Listen, Michael, your slip showing. It's an expensive slip. It's very lovely, but your slip is showing. We starting to see that you ain't much of a man. Men talking to you regular, unless they allowing you to flirt at them or touch their butts or talk about fellating them, then you uncomfortable. You need to see you need to see feminine energy coming from a man before you can be comfortable. Michael, you telling on yourself, and you about to tell us something about Ashley, but I'm gonna shut up before I say too much, and the people come get me. So then Robin told Michael, like, you can't act like you didn't do nothing. You can't act like you didn't do anything wrong. Honey, Michael sat there and said, what did I do? That man don't feel like he did nothing wrong. One, you ran up in that man's face when y'all not cool. You know your wife just did something slimy that cost them people a good old lawsuit. And you run up over there, you need to get your wife. And then when the man was like, just get away from me, Michael did not respect his boundaries, kept talking, got back in his face and told him, you need to shut the F up. Now see, had that been another type of person, that old man might have got popped. And then that would have been a charge for hitting the elderly. You know, that's senior abuse. But he kept on going. What you say? Lel say Michael kept on going just so Juan would keep touching him. Yeah, he wanted Juan's attention, honey. He was being a diva. He was being a whole diva. Juan being a peacemaker was weird to watch. Why does he care? He wasn't there all season. Honey, because that's his woman and one of his friends. So he wanted them to be okay. Well, let me not say that. Candace said Michael paying off people spilling the beans with his white privilege. Baby, she said that. Miss Thing got up and said, this is the whitest privilege. And it was so funny. Now I'm going to tell y'all, now I'm really going to get into how I feel about it. Because absolutely white privilege. And it was so funny because Michael didn't want her to say it, talking about how far would this woman go. You ain't got to go far to tell the truth, Michael Darby. It is white privilege. You felt like you could disrespect, say something that was offensive. You felt like when somebody tells you to get out of their face, that you don't have to. You can still cross boundaries. You can cross boundaries and step on lines and cross lines. You're a habitual line stepper, and you feel like no matter what you do, nobody should react, nobody should respond, and you should get away with it. That is almost a textbook case of white privilege. How you gonna sit up there and think that that's what it is? Mimi Twins say being a coach of professional sports, one cannot be in drama, just like Sharice's ex-husband Eddie didn't participate. I believe that too. I believe he can't be in no drama, but he can show up and be pleasant if he actually liked that woman. The problem is he don't. But it was so funny. Now, Giselle interjected and said something before I get over to Chris and Candace, because we got to deal with that a little bit, y'all, if you don't mind. Giselle interjected and was like, can y'all both just agree not to disrespect each other's wives? Now, to me, that was a very, very interesting statement to make. And the reason why it was an interesting statement to make is because Chris didn't ever disrespect Michael's wife, but Michael sure disrespected his wife and had too much to say about women's business. Okay? But one, why did Giselle say, can we both agree to, instead of saying, Michael, you disrespected that man's wife? See, everybody around there is tiptoeing around the white privilege. It's almost like, you know, they feel like they have to respect this clear man at the table, him and his liver spots. And I don't know why. Okay? Why do they feel the need to do that? Why are you coddling him? Tell him the truth. You disrespected that man's wife, and that's why he had that reaction to you. But can y'all both just agree not to disrespect each other's wives? And Chris was like, fine, of course, because he wasn't doing it in the first place. But then the issue then became Michael's face. Did you see his face when she said that? He was like, I don't want to agree to that, because he wants to be able to disrespect Candace and say nasty stuff about Candace. Why? Because that's a whole black woman, not a piece of one like the one he married to. Okay, y'all better read between the lines of what's going on. Bravo, y'all slip showing too. I like when people masks come off. So then let's move on over to Chris and Candace having their conversation. It was a strange little conversation, but Chris sitting over there talking to her like everything you think you just can't say. Why she can't say it? Why she can't say it? Like he didn't, that white privilege comment, that wasn't nice. And you shouldn't have said that. First of all, let me just say this. And I don't really care how it come out, because sometimes I just got to say what it is. That's right. Lord Voldemort was very upset. We're going to now, just because of you, we're going to call him he who shall not be named. Okay? And LEL say Michael's white privilege is rubbing off on his house slave. That's exactly where Ashley gets it from. It sure is, because she keep forgetting. You know, it's a little bit of black that ran past her too. It's a little bit in her too. But she was trying to behave like Miss Millie from The Color Purple on that trip when it came to Mr. DJ Nasty G. Okay? Now, when they was talking and he trying to tell her she shouldn't have said that and that white privilege comment, you know, the only thing I heard when he said that is that's why you don't go interacting with them people, them clear folks like that. Because when you let them get too close, they feel like they can censor you from telling the truth about other clear people. Simple and plain. He feel like, well, I'm clear and we married. So even if a clear person do something like that, he wanted her to stay on code for the clear people. He forgot she's a whole black woman. Y'all see how that works? See, black folks can't stay on code. They sitting up here attacking each other. Michael done called him whole white trash, dirty, broke, bald head, this, that, the third. And he still was trying to stay on code for another clear person. Y'all ain't peeped that? He over there trying to hush her up. And that's one time I'm glad she did not hush up and told him to get out of her face talking to her crazy, because he had the nerve to raise his voice to try to put her back in check. See, that's why you don't play like that. That's why you don't play like that. Now, my daddy told me if you play with a dog, he'll lick you in the mouth. That's what Candace get. I hope this was a real good wake-up call. It don't matter about the broom jumping, the death do your party, that's your husband, his brown peen and whatever. At the end of the day, he called himself trying to check you, to put you in place, to let you know, well, you married to me and I'm clear, so you don't point out clear people's white privilege. Don't do that. Did y'all not hear that? Because I heard it. Yeah, Sharon said he got on her because in the end they stick together. And that's what I saw at that doggone table. That's what I saw at the table. And she's sitting up there looking like Madam with that turban on. What she should have did was woke the hell up and got that broke, dusty, clear fella out her house before his dingy clear behind find a way to get some of the money she making from Bravo. Because he ain't going to be able to get her mama money. That's probably the only reason he ain't divorced her yet. Because he know he can't take nothing from Dorothy. He trying to get her to make some more money for him to take. Okay? Or hoping that Dorothy will buy something and put it in her name. And then she could get it. Mm-hmm. You saw that? Chris don't want her to lose the record deal. He ain't worried about no record deal. That was him telling her, I'm clear. You know, you can't mention no white privilege. Don't say that now. That was too much. You can't say everything you think. But this man can sit up there and say anything he want to say. But you, little black girl, you watch your mouth. You don't say what you want to say. Makes me sick. And the nerve of them jokers. Hey, Medina. She said, I love your commentary. You spot on, my sister. I love you. White privilege. I want Candace to leave him already. I want her to leave him, and I want her to wake up. Leave and wake up. Sitting up here embarrassing yourself. I don't care. Candace knows she always giving Chris all the glory and praise. She do. And act like her mama ain't the one that made her. Yeah, she forgot she married that clear man because he walks around with that fake black scent, which is racist as hell, all by itself. And imitating black men's mannerisms, tone, and inflection. How dare you? All that is disgusting to me. He ain't nothing but another, what's that chick? Bad Baby or Woe Vicky. That's what the hell he is. And he flipped that switch back to clear real quick when his wife called out some white privilege at the doggone table. Okay? Anyhow, I'm going to let that go because y'all know I done went off on a whole tangent behind that. Okay? Say it again, Just Jules JG. He can drink all day and jobless, but she the problem. Yeah. He up here a whole nothing, a whole big ball of nothing. A big infected ball of nothing. But the problem is she spoke up because somebody was showing their white privilege in a situation. Boy, bye. Bye. And make sure you leave in a car you bought, not one she bought or her mama bought. What you say, Mackenzie? Let me see some of y'all comments. Mackenzie say Chris is an idiot. Michael sat there clowning that he didn't do anything wrong, yet made an A of himself at the Christmas party and embarrassed Ashley. Right. That's what happened. Also, if he's her manager, he gonna be like Wendy Williams' ex. They will never have the same, but he will get his part. Right. Yes, girl, I said whoa Vicky. Chris is a male whoa Vicky. His only talent is walking around trying to imitate black men. That's his only talent. Because I don't believe he could cook. Everywhere he could have cooked this season to show off his talent, he ain't cooked nothing. He ain't brought so much as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yes, coming up off her bag. Right, Medina? And she doing this. I'm telling you, y'all better be careful with all this crap. I'm divesting. Be careful you don't divest into some dingy clearness. Sassy girl, thank you for the super chat. Say, my husband is Scottish-Irish, and he would have let booty grabbing Michael and Christina off. He does not play when it comes to me. Well, I'm glad he don't play when it comes to you. But Nitro don't play them games because I'm black first, and I'm not even finna play with you. I wish I would be with a man that's going to tell me I can't call out white privilege. Child, bye. Mimi say, Chris is the male version of Danny Lee. White skin is not the right skin. Tell it like it is. Thank you. Yeah, he gonna leave in them felines because that's what he came in. Little broke, dirty self. I want to know how much money his mammy and them got. Because remember when he came on the show, they was pretending like, oh, he comes from money. Well, what kind of money did he come from? Because that statement could mean a lot. He could come from a little bit of money. He could come from a lot of money, whole lot of money. It looked like he didn't come from very much money. Now, that's all I'm going to say. Cat 4470, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, you be catching all these little nuances. Got to give it up to Shanitra. Well, I thank you, darling. I thank you. And yes, listen, it's my job to pay attention to all the little ins and outs. They gave us some heavy stuff this episode if y'all catch on. Okay? Now you say, how did Mama Dot allow this clear person even approach Candace? Because Candace ran home with the clear person. I believe she probably lied to Mama Dot about, his circumstances. I don't even know if Mama Dot knew he had all them children and wasn't paying for them. Okay? Yeah, we didn't even see him boil no water. We didn't see him boil no water. And then you could kind of tell from Mama Dot's behavior that you could tell she wasn't really all the way behind that marriage. The girl Candace don't listen. That's how she got herself in all this trouble. She don't listen. You went and got a clear, dusty bum. You went and got a whole tumbleweed. Man got children he don't pay for, multiple kids, multiple baby mamas. You may as well have went over there to the projects and got Daquan. Like, why the hell? I ain't even worried about Candace because it looked like Miss Dot is always on the job. Thank you. We need more mamas like Miss Dot. Okay? Chris getting them stimulus checks for them children. He probably is. That's probably why he had them. That's probably why he had them children. Okay, sassy girl, I know that's right. Now, Kara, what you say, sis? Black people think just because they married to a white man, they think they have white privilege, but we don't, because white gonna stick together. Well, Candace found that out tonight, and we all watched her find it out. And she got mad, honey. She twirled her head, and her and that turban marched off. And he was like, oh, it's like that. It sure is. Not only is it like that, it would be a whole lot better if you use your actual real voice and stop imitating black folks when you talk. You thing, you. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to let it go because if I don't, I just keep going with that because that really got up under my skin with them, okay? You almost failed, Christian. I'm glad you stopped by. DT, thank you for the super chat. Say, remind the royal family, if your work has a job vacancy for Christina Bassett, please send it over to Chateau Dorothy for him to apply. He ain't filling out no job applications. That joker don't want to work. Ain't no way. Say, he could be from money, but his fam don't engage in any part of the show. I'm sure Chris' mama would have said some things to Candace. I don't know about that because something ain't right. I'm just waiting for the whole story to come out. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to drop that because if I keep thinking about it, I'm going to be done saying something I don't need to say. But yeah, so Robin, let's talk about Robin a little bit. Can we talk about Robin a little bit? So y'all, she gonna say, this event makes me think about that we haven't started any wedding plans. Girl, you know good and hell well you ain't finna start no wedding plans unless it's to somebody else. I don't even want to know how much money they would have to pay Juan to go through with to marry her. They would probably have to give Juan a whole lot of money. Ooh, and Southern Charm called it out. I wasn't gonna say it. I had already fussed about the girl about her dress, so I wasn't gonna go there. But y'all saw them shoes, right? Southern Charm, you good and messy. I was gonna let her live because I'm like, I ain't want nobody to say that. She done went off on the girl dress. Now she talking about her shoes. I wasn't gonna do it, but since you said it, here's to you. And I hope y'all saw it. And then she's talking about but we got time, and we ain't got to worry about that, about setting the date. We'll get around to it. I feel like Robin thinks she gonna drag this out forever. Girl, ain't nobody gonna wait for y'all to get married all this time. The man ain't finna marry you. Yes, honey. Juan ran across there to console Michael. And then, hold on, let me just say this as a side note. Did y'all notice when they shook hands and they was like, oh, that's too quick. Reach over there and give him a hug. Baby, Michael was like, I will hug my man, but I'm not hugging you. I'm not doing that. And see, she did, but I wasn't going to say it because I don't want nobody to say I'm just picking on her. And I'm going to tell you something else that happened at that table. Why was Juan up there calling her Rob? Now, we call her Rob because she be giving us Jake from State Farm. But he called her Rob at the table. Yes, it's just too much. He been running away all season. All doggone season. Something is wrong. Now, Kat, you say Rob is truly sick. She needs therapy. Michael was hugging her, but she steady looking at her husband. What? Oh, you mean who allows a bromance in their marriage? Oh, I get what you're saying about Juan and Michael. Yeah, okay. It does. I'm telling you, they faking for the camera. And I feel like Robin looking sick because I think she's afraid that it's coming out and people are mentioning it. And I'm going to tell you something else. See, y'all be missing stuff. Back when Wendy said you don't even have a relationship to worry about, I feel like them girls know. Those girls know something. You so crazy. It do take two. It take two. And in that relationship, there is not two. Right. When he said Rob, I'm like, he talked to her like she one of his homeboys. That's not a romantic relationship. Something is not right there. Something is totally not right. What you say? He also called Rob when he left the warehouse. Yeah. Juan is a runner. He's a track star. Y'all messy. So listen. Okay, we gonna see. They may do it, but I just want to know how much they gonna pay him if he finally go through with it. So they sitting there, and Michael was like, "Well, I gotta go," and Juan was like, "Yeah, me too." Michael said, "I bet." I don't know if y'all caught that. So it's like it didn't look right. It didn't look right. Michael said he gotta leave, and Juan, oh yeah, I gotta leave too. And Michael's like, "Yeah, I bet." Michael knew something about what was going on. Oh Lord, the fleas that jumped off them when they hugged. Oh my gosh. Horrible. But listen, so that's when Juan was, she was like, "You leaving?" He was like, "Yeah, I gotta work. My Uber is on the way." She sat there looking sick. I think from the time that Wendy pointed it out and drew attention to it, I think the rest of the season, Robin was touched because she felt like people gonna, see through this storyline because she done brought it to light and got people talking. Little did she know we already was talking. We already saw through it. I honestly feel like that's why she keeps harping on the fact, oh, I don't feel comfortable talking to Wendy. You mad at Wendy for spilling the beans on your fake relationship. That's what you mad at. Now, Medina say they all know that they're not together, but they have to go along with it for her storyline. Right. Everybody knows. That's the part that make me sick. Stop playing in our face. Just Jules JG say them ladies talk about the non-relationship between Juan and Robin. I believe they do. And Karen, I don't know whether Michael and Ashley left together. I know Michael said he had to go. He didn't say a darn thing about taking Ashley. And it ain't like Ashley needed him for a ride because she came there by herself anyway. So that happened. G asked for well, actually no. He asked for ones while they was out there dancing. I'm like, you know, this is the other thing. Let me just say this. This is about Mia. Mia didn't do too much this episode. She a little irritating, but only mildly so. But now this is the thing. Back to this stripper business. You know, she want to act like people making her feel bad or putting her down about being a stripper. Girl, your man keep making jokes about you being a stripper. He's sitting up there talking about, oh, I need some ones. You need ones for your wife? Oh my. And so I was like, whatever. So they did the little, you know, the little caption at the end. They building a house. They building the mother-in-law quarters, which I thought that was nice or whatever. And that was the only thing noteworthy. Then on Giselle's little caption, say that the mystery guy she was dating, they done broke up. You can't break up with a man that you were never going with. Just stop it. Stop it. Then with Wendy, says she writing her memoirs and she gonna release her candle line, or she done released it. And I believe so, because I know we heard that she was wanting $50 for them candles. And I'm still waiting to see who the hell finna give Wendy $50 for a doggone candle. Okay. Now, let me see what else. Chris and Dot, they say with Ash on Candace's caption, Chris and Dorothy barely speaking, probably after he's seen the season and seen how she was clowning him at that video shoot or whatever. You know, her Candace album out, Deep Space, and it's doing well or whatever, say with success. They didn't say how much success. I don't know nobody personally who bought her album. I can't tell you I'm gonna buy it. Okay. And yes, Allison, I do believe Wendy's boring book gonna be boring as hell, and I would never read it. Absolutely not. So anyway, then when you get to Robin Juan, it said that he moved in and they still ain't set no date. So if he moved in that house, he probably did agree to move in that house. It's big enough. I bet you ain't gonna be no baby, and I bet you they ain't finna set no date. That man probably do stay there from time to time when he feel like it. Hey, Red Label. Okay. Wait a minute. Wendy gonna burn the house down with them 5-wick candles. I bet you they ain't gonna be down in my house. I can't run fast enough to outrun no flames. Tanisha say, did y'all see Michael wink at Juan after they hugged when Juan went back to sit next to Robin? I did. I sure did. They were sitting up there flirting all in front of their wives. Well, Ashley walked away because she knew Michael wasn't there for her. He was there for Juan. So she saved herself the embarrassment. Okay. Wait a minute. You went to buy Karen candles and they $300 to $700. Well, go ahead, Grandam. The sad part is, I bet you somebody gonna buy hers. Okay. Now, Pasiana, you went there. Hey, SFL, you said, what would the book be about? 4 degrees and new boobs. I'm already asleep. Right. So listen, do y'all need me to drop the link? Did y'all see something I didn't see? Did I not cover it? Or tell the truth? Did I catch some stuff y'all ain't catch? Because I told y'all I be watching for details. I watch for details. I pay attention to what these jokers is saying, what they ain't saying, and everything in between. Now, if y'all think I'm joking, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. That's what happened. LEL, use a mess. You buy that 5-wick candle so you could use it to cook a big pot of pepper soup if your stove don't work. Girl, no. Now you messy for that. You messy. But it's funny. Southern Charm say Juan shows more patience with Michael than Robo. Really, Robo? That's what we doing. And Queen Mermaid, you a mess. Say you ain't even watch. You knew I'd cover everything. I just be wanting y'all to see what I saw. That'd be my issue. Because a lot of times people see stuff, but I know I watch the tiniest little details. I be wanting to see every little thing involved, what happened, who said what they didn't say, who had what face on, and all of that. Now, what's next up on the agenda now is the reunion. Now, we already did a stream where we talked about the reunion trailer. So they showed it again. And I'm interested to see how this thing go down. I'm definitely interested to see what's going down. Baby, I saw it. Nisa Rose said, did you catch when Robin's kids was talking about she only had 14 orders of her trucker hats? I saw that. That's what I'm saying. She only had 14 orders. Now she pretending like she need a warehouse. I don't even really believe she rented that warehouse. I think that was just for TV. Ain't nobody at all and I mean at all, I seen wearing them hats. We got somebody that want to see, they want to tell me what they saw too. Sassy girl, what did you see on the show?
I haven't seen it. If you saw the chat, I'm getting the tea early so I can look for those gems you was dropping. But I just wanted to come on and say, um, do you remember when Ashley was picking on Robin in the first couple of seasons, telling her about Juan didn't want her after that whole cheating incident came out?
Uh-huh.
So that was way back then. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So why is
Mm-hmm.
she acting like it's something brand new? That's
Because
what I'm
Ashley
I'm
saying it
trying
didn't
to.
hold no weight. Ashley's just a person with a nasty mouth. So Ashley saying it wasn't gonna draw a lot of attention. Ashley saying that was only gonna make people be like, oh well, Ashley just said that to hurt her feelings. Oh no. Sis, what's that? Y'all
Kids
good
out
over
here
there?
trick or treating. No, kids out here trick or treating. Girl, I
Okay.
did not know they were still out. Sorry about
But
that.
anyway, so that was the
But I see
thing.
what you're
But
saying
with
about that. Yeah.
right, but her doing that wasn't gonna make nobody feel no type of way. The issue was
Yeah.
that Wendy just put it out there and said it matter of fact. Wendy's not somebody with a reputation for having a messy, nasty mouth. So when Wendy just said, and you ain't even got no relationship for us to worry about, and with her being that clear and concise, it wasn't no way to make it look like, oh, she was just being nasty or she was just being mean. She was just telling you
See,
what she knew.
but did
That's what's
you
going
did
on.
you um did you look at Monique's binder time? She did a 3-part
No,
binder time with
hell
that
no.
binder.
Hell to the no. Mm-mm. I like Monique, but she's boring. Hell no. I ain't seen it. I wasn't interested. Anything she
Oh,
wanted to tell us
it has
about
some.
that binder, anything she
They
wanted to
wouldn't
tell
let
us
her.
about that
They
binder,
wouldn't let
she
her.
should have did it at that reunion.
They
She
wouldn't
sat
let
up
her.
there.
They wouldn't
Well,
let her
okay,
say
well then,
the parts
well if
that she did the three
but this
parts.
is the
They
problem, sassy girl. Even if Bravo wouldn't let her go ahead and spill all the beans, well, which she could have said
yeah,
whatever out of her mouth. She was quitting anyway, so it didn't matter. They really couldn't
true,
stop her. She
true.
decided to do what she
I would
wanted
have,
to do.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
furthermore,
that's
let
true.
me say this. If Monique was going to keep it a buck, when she went to social media to talk about she quit and why she quit, and then later changed the
Hmm.
story for why she quit, okay, I like you, Monique, but that was a little dishonest. When
Oh,
she
I didn't
first
hear
went to
that
social
part.
media, when she first
Uh
went
huh.
to social media, she should have read everything in that binder right then. Why in the world would you wait until you whenever and talk about a binder time story when don't nobody care? I wasn't finna
Oh,
sit there for that mess. But I can tell
uh,
you one thing: Robin is insecure about her job. It's not about Juan. She ain't worried about
yeah.
whether Juan
No,
want her.
it.
Juan
No,
ain't
I
wanted her
know
for a
because she
long
won't have a
time.
storyline. She won't have a
Right. She worried
storyline.
about her job. Now
No.
here's the killer part.
Hmm.
The killer part is I think her job's safe long as she keep kissing Giselle behind. Because Giselle got enough pull to hold her on that show. Simple and plain. But she's worried
Yeah.
about not having a job. That's why she's so vexed with Wendy. That's why she's so upset about Wendy pointing out the fact that her and that man ain't together. And that's why she keep trying to make him the villain to cover up for the fact that this man is not in any episodes. He don't want to talk to you. He ain't got nothing to do with you because he got another woman
Yeah.
somewhere else. They been saying that. Robin fighting for her job next
Yeah.
season. Absolutely. And Pasiana say rightfully so. She need to be worried.
And also, yeah, because also too, when I had posted about Giselle not wanting Robin to be secretly not wanting Robin to be married, I meant to put, in general. I don't think she wants her to be married to no one so she could be miserable with her. So she can have somebody to be miserable
Like
with.
I understand. I understood what you were saying when you typed it in the
Mm-hmm.
chat. What I'm saying is she ain't even got to sit there and covet that. It ain't gonna happen no way. Ain't nobody coming for Robin, just like ain't nobody coming for her. They gonna be on the shelf, dusty together.
Not
That's the way
dusty.
it's gonna be. Dusty.
Who gonna dust them all?
Nobody but the Lord. They gonna stay right there on that shelf. Just Jules JG said Rob is not a housewife. She need to be gone. And Giselle need to be gone right along with her. Because the rest of the women on the
Yeah,
show
they
got
do
her.
because we already, like you said, we already saw it. They didn't need to be there for action to happen. We already
Yeah,
said
because
that
they ain't got
before.
no action. They ain't never had no action. All they do is sit there and look
No,
yellow. That is not a talent, okay? All spot
with those
clean. What you
green, with
say,
their
girl?
green eyes, with their
Yeah,
green
like I
eyes, like
said,
they
sit.
don't move with green eyes.
Yeah, that ain't no talent. All spot clean say I love my $1 hat from Dollar Tree. You a mess. You are a mess.
Well, I
Well,
can't even
Sassy,
find them at Dollar Tree.
they
I
ain't
make
even
a
there.
bonfire. I make a bonfire out of them right about now.
Mm-hmm.
Find
And
some.
Southern Charm say Warren won't even wash her car because they don't live together. He lived with his woman. But listen, Sassy girl,
And
I'm
that's
so
one thing
glad you
I
came
can't.
up and hollered at me real quick. You got any
Yeah,
other opinions about how this thing gonna turn out at the reunion?
not really.
Not yet. Okay, well, I guess we will have to.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see what I know. We talked about some of the things Nikki had asked. I really wish she would have been on there, or and I wish they could have found someone else. But I want to see this tacky board that Wendy supposed to have. That's what I'm looking for, to see if she gonna be
Oh, okay.
bringing up something new supposedly, or something old, like old reads. Like, don't ain't nobody got time for that.
I know that's right. Well, Sassy girl,
But
thank
thanks
you
for
so much
having
for
me
coming
up
up and
here.
hollering at me.
Yeah, thanks for letting me up here, because I usually don't do this in the other
I
chat room.
know, but I
I
appreciate
talk
it though.
to y'all.
Anytime.
Thank
All right,
you.
boo.
Love
Uh-huh.
y'all, Royal family.
We love you right back. All right. Bye-bye. But yeah, man. It's I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see. Y'all saying everything in the chat. The girl got a dirty car. He won't wash it. You know, he driving off on her. It don't look good. Now wait a minute, Red Label. Why you didn't grab the link? Now that's the real question. Where you can say what you need to say. You got me reading like I'm on Reading Rainbow. What happened to Robert's home flipping line? I would have been here for that storyline for it. Went to where every other business she ever started. Everything she say she gonna do, she don't follow through. She wanted to flip houses, she didn't follow through. She was gonna do truck driving or buy trucks and didn't follow through. She don't follow through on nothing. She got one flipped and looked like that was stressing her out. And I think she saw how much work it was and decided not to do it no more because the heifer is lazy. Juan just sat there and told y'all this girl is lazy. Juan done told y'all she's sorry. She lay in the bed all day and don't do nothing. And he made sure he pointed out the fact that her car was dirty. Juan is telling you what he dealing with around that house. Yes, say it again. She too lazy to rehab houses. Lord, Robin can't even get flipped by her man. Y'all see how the birthday girl acting? I'm through. On that note, I'ma let it go. I done said everything I could say about it. I'm trying not to beat the horse half to death. I done knocked all the fleas off Fluffy, and ain't nothing left. Okay? Wait a minute. Now I'm gonna grab a couple more of y'all comments, and then we're gonna get on up out of here, man. Let me see what y'all saying. Kara say I purchased Karen 16 ounce from Etsy, $14. Got peppermint smell. Got peppermint smells good. I purchased 4. Okay. You say that not reading Rainbow, Shanitra. LOL. Now I can't get the theme out my head. You welcome. It's gonna follow you all week long. You say she does look Grinchy. Who? Giselle. She do it like a Grinch. She lost money on the house flip. A lot of times you do. That's business. You know, just because you go in business, let me tell you something. You can go in business, and I'm telling you from experience, your whole first year, you might do good to break even. You got to be willing and understand that going into business, you're going to take some losses in order to establish yourself. Robin is a lazy cow. Where did they get the money to finish that house? I don't know. You know, she still get a check from Bravo. She got that job. Oh, I love you right back. Yeah, that reunion clip gonna be a mess. That reunion clip is going to be a mess. Not the clip, the reunion. And they saying it's 4 parts. So I guess we in for a long ride, y'all. We in for a very long ride. See, Angie's cut. Y'all, the birthday girl is showing out. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna leave a picture right there where y'all can see it. Listen, it's been fun. It's been real. But we done ran our mouths way too long tonight talking about this show. But y'all know me. I got to get into it and talk about all of the little stuff that the camera and the cameraman and production really didn't want us to catch. They really didn't, but we caught it anyway. She had a neck lift. You talk, yeah, that's what I said. I heard she had pulled her neck up. I heard that. I had said that the other day. I heard she pulled her neck up. And if she did, that'll be nice. It's you know how it is, like when you walk around and you remember we used to wear the tube socks in our sneakers and the sock would get slouched down around your ankle and you got to pull it up tight. I think she had to pull it up. So I'm glad she did. But like I said, I enjoyed y'all. Vanessa, I'm with you. I cannot wait for the reunion. It is awesome. Okay. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. I think at least the first one. The second or third, I think it's probably going to be a couple of duds in between. But I think for the most part, it's going to be all right. You say wide back parents help with the house. They love their grandkids. They probably did because her mom and them got a couple coins too. They got a couple coins and they'll jump in. Say she better pull her forehead up too. I hope so because I don't see nothing wrong with surgery. Don't mess yourself up. But if your face and stuff is slipping and slouching down, just pull it up. All right. Well, look, I enjoyed y'all. It's been awesome. It's been fun. Like I said, absolutely everything as usual. We had a good time. We didn't stay too long, did we? I hope not. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow for Good Morning Royals. We'll be back again for Crown Chat in the afternoon. And we got movie night coming up on Friday. Y'all go vote on the community wall. Vote for the movie you want now. I don't want to hear no complaints come Friday. If your movie don't win, you better get over there and vote. We're going to have a good time. Might do a couple giveaways. Y'all know how we play over here. In the meanwhile, those of y'all who hit the like button, again, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If y'all didn't hit the like button on the way in, please hit that bad boy on the way out. I truly appreciate it. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Hit the notification bell and be sure to click all so you'll know every time we go live over here and have a good time with the Royal family. Also, channel membership is available. There's a join button and a link in the description box below this video. In the meanwhile, y'all have a good night tonight. Get some rest. You know tomorrow's Monday morning and y'all ain't going to want to get up. Get on in the bed. Say your prayers. Sweet dreams. And I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night, y'all.